So to start off with, I feel really good. I have no symptoms, my boobs don't hurt, I really don't have anything at all to suggest that I'm pregnant other than that I've gotten a positive test. I have no problem eating anything, I have no food cravings, nothing makes me sick. I mean, the worst thing I'm experiencing now is that I have a pinched nerve in between my shoulder blades, and that's unrelated to any of this. So really, overall, I feel pretty good. And I know that's probably going to change. So there's really not a whole lot going on. I've now started week 5, but in week 4, we had a lot of high stress situations going on, which I know is really, really bad, and I'm trying so hard to control my stress and do things that aren't very stressful. So I have an Etsy store, and I've closed out a lot of the items that have anything to do with spray paint, chemicals, or anything that's just really high stress, like something that could go wrong and upset me. I've taken all that out of my store to just relax myself. Also, I'm working on a master's degree. My classes start next week, and I'm taking 3 classes. So I'm hoping that I don't get too stressed out in those classes, and if I do, it's really not that big of a deal. I can just drop a class or 2. The drop add period is really almost halfway through the semester, so I won't get penalized, and I would get my money back if I decide to do that. So around the time that I conceived, my husband had surgery, and he had gone to the hospital due to complications from that surgery, and he had to call off work. Because of that, the managers got really upset with him. They scheduled him for 96 hours in 8 days, and then one day he was short a lot of staff and didn't get everything finished. So before he left, they essentially brought him into the back room and just belittled him for a really long time. Just told him he's a terrible manager, he doesn't get things done. They told him everything he does wrong, and they never once told him a positive. So he came home and he was really upset, and it just kind of broke my heart. So we're really keeping our fingers crossed. He had an interview at a new place that pays a lot more than what he's getting paid now, and it sounds really promising, but they said we might not hear back for about 6 weeks. We're really hoping that he gets this new job, and that would really put down a lot of the stress that we're having. I think that's really our biggest high stress issue right now, is that he just cannot go to work and enjoy himself. It is just, he just goes to work and he's so frustrated all day long. He's a really hard worker and he's a really good manager, and I just can't wait until he can quit this job and do something else. So today there's a very large blizzard, and he was forced to come in. He works overnight, and there's about 13 inches of snow on the ground right now. They would not let him leave. He drives a tiny little sedan, and he got stuck on his way home. So he had a friend come in a truck and shovel him out, and they were able to get him to a parking lot, and then his friend took him out to his house, but the snow's not supposed to stop for another 2 or 3 days. So he won't be home, and I'll be here all by myself, but I'll just snuggle with the dogs and watch movies. So I'm finding it's really cool to go online and watch other YouTube videos or find pictures online of what stages my little baby looks like right now, and it doesn't really look like anything right now. I mean, it's just a ball of cells essentially, but what's really cool is in about 5 days or so it should start having a heartbeat. I mean, it's just scary to think that in just a little over 5 weeks that there is life growing inside of me, and it's scary at the same time because it's like a parasite that's latched onto my uterus, and it's kind of creepy. So although I've been feeling pretty good, I'm sure symptoms and morning sickness and everything else is just right around the corner. So I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep posting videos every week. See you next time. Bye!